So you probably got your iPhone and now you want to know how to take pictures with this. And there was a lot of tutorials out there, but I wanted to make a very good one to show you how you can use the best features of your phone and how to do it. So the first thing you want to actually do is to know where your camera is at. Now, a lot of people have this problem because they are like, where is the camera and how do I use it? So pretty much you go skip through this until you find it, and here it is. This is not the correct way. What you want to do is move it all the way in here. So to do this, it's pretty simple for you to do. All you have to do is to press on the camera, and then when you press on it, either you just keep holding it, or if you hold it, you want to wait until it says hold to screen. So let's do it again. You hold it and you press on edit screen, or you just keep on holding it and it gets there. Next thing you have to do, just drag it around. You can drag it in every location, but I primarily want to drag it right in here. So now you have your camera right there. It's much more easy for you to use, and press the button to let this go. Another location where you have the camera is if you drag it from the bottom. Just move it like this, your screen from the bottom, and we have the camera right in here. Let's go access the camera, and in the camera we have a bunch of different features for us to actually use here. So the first one is it gives us the video feature. We also have different options here, such as slow motion, time lapse, video, photo, portrait, and panoramic. In this tutorial, we'll just cover the photo and the portrait. So in a photo, you definitely want to have something to take pictures of. And what I do suggest for you to have is an interesting looking background that is going to be included with it as well. You can see right here we have the background, and now we have the item here. Once you look at this, you want to make sure it's not blurry in the picture. You also want to use your finger, press on this. So not only it lights up this area more, it also focuses on what you want to take a picture of. And sometimes if you get too close, it gets too blurry. So you want to take it away. And then one thing that you want to make sure you don't accidentally just shake it just a bit. You want to be as steady as you can when you take the picture to avoid camera shake. So let's go ahead, take the picture. Now don't go ahead and just take one picture, especially if it's something you really want to capture memory of. You want to take multiple pictures of the same image, especially if you really like the image, because sometimes one of them doesn't come out as well as it should. So let's go ahead and take multiple pictures, different angles as well, and different ways too, because you just never know which one comes the best. Now in terms of perspective, if you're very far away or very close, it changes the perspective of the nose. But there is another way for you to do this. In fact, you can zoom out like this, just zooming out, putting it farther away, and zoom in using two fingers, where you're actually zooming into the image itself, and then take a picture. What it does, it changes the perspective of the actual product. It makes it look so much different. So keep this also in mind. Also on the top here, you see right now, this is where the camera is at. Don't accidentally just put your finger over part of it, because you're going to mess up the picture. Another tip for you is right here, we have this button here. What it does, it's live view. So you press on this, it is live view right now. So what it actually does is it actually takes a capture of the image before you take the picture, which means every few seconds it's actually taking a picture of the image all the time. Not only it drains your battery, it slows it down, One of the good things about this, it will capture the moment before it actually happens. So when you press on it, guess what? A few seconds of it was already captured before you even pressed on this button. This is good for memories, theme parks, adventures, and sport photography. In most situations, I would actually suggest for you to turn this off, especially if you're sending it to a friend and they don't have a phone. Another option for you is this button right here. So flash is on. Now it would take it. But the flash doesn't always activate. Although it is on, it doesn't mean it's going to work. It's on right now. But it doesn't turn on. Why is that? Because it sees there is no reason for it to be on. There is no reason. This is just something that this iPhone doesn't do. It doesn't force the flash to turn on when it actually should. So keep this in mind. Just because you turn on the flash, it doesn't mean it's going to go on. Pressing on this button right here, you get a bunch of different options for you to use. One right here is the flash. Right now it was set to auto right there. But auto mode will not actually work. You want to have on mode instead. So now it is on mode. Now when you press on it, it actually works. And now it has a lightning button right here, which means it's always on. Next one right here is the live view. Right now it is off. You can put it on auto, so it actually detects and decides when it should be on and it should be off. This is actually the smarter choice for you to use. And then when you take it, it decides to do live view or auto mode combined. This is the best of both worlds all at once. Now we have different scroll ratios over here, 4:3 and 16:9. 4:3 is the most common one. We also have the timer here, which actually goes between 3 to 10 seconds and the timer off. This button right here is the different filters. We have original, vivid, different kind of filters for us to use, and we just pick the one we like and snap the image, and there we go. So those are all the basic cool things that is available for you. As you can see, I have the grid that's also turned on, so you can do that as well. Let's put it here, and we have another option right here for us, this button right there, which actually gives us the different color codes that is available. This is all the options that gets you from the bottom over here. Now there is another mode here for us. It's the portrait mode. In the portrait mode, it actually detects if there is a person. Also, it gives you the natural light, and you can go scroll through this and change the kind of light you actually like. How cool is that? Now, there's also the Facebook option right here where you can share it with your friends. Press on this button right there, and we can actually make this darker or brighter as well here, which is the light aperture mode right there. Oops. Now, if you want to get into the advanced features of this camera, what you have to do next is go all the way to the settings, scroll through this, and move until you get to the camera section. There it is. Press on camera, and now we have other options for us to use, such as activating the grid, preserve settings, camera mode, live photo, and all other kinds of cool features for us to actually use. Thank you so much for watching this. Hope you learned something new, and if you did, please subscribe. See you in another video of the Geek Tech Show.